Good morning, everyone. We're at it again. More tanks. When are the tanks gonna run out, Brian? Never. Never. You know why? Because people won't pull them out. I show everybody all these stories of tanks leaking. They install a new electric system, a new propane system, a new above ground oil tank, and they leave that tank out there. Let's just leave it out there. It's not leaking right now. Let's leave it out there, because in 10 years it will leak, and that's when we'll take it out, 3 weeks before closing. That's what we'll do. Yeah. So, with all that help, these things will never run out. Not in my lifetime or my kids, I think. So easy one today, from what I'm hearing. I don't know, I didn't look. It's an above ground installation outside. You know they're easy. Underground 550 removal. We hear the access is good. We've got 3 leakers in a row. Will we make it a 4th? The last 3 that we took out, it's funny, I heard the same thing. It's even on our call sheet. My tank don't leak. They've been wrong. It looks like lately they're all leaking. So if you got a tank, pull it out. Let's just start right there. All right, I'm gonna load up everything. Boys aren't in yet. They should be in soon, and we'll see you out in Chester. What you looking for? Oh, a folder? We got some tanks. Sammy's looking for the oldest one. We rotate these, believe it or not, because they have warranties on them. And the warranty doesn't start on the day we install it. It starts on the day we buy it. So we will get 4 leg flanges. These are 6 inches long, 1.25 inches in diameter. Because it's an outside install, you'll get a 6-inch threaded and a 12-inch threaded. But they have these annoying little labels on them. So we go back to the grinder here and we grind those off. Okay, so Corey is in. He started to put the legs and flanges on. We will pop that drain plug out now. Replace it. Pops right out. We'll use a little bit of plumber's thread tape. And there's the drain plug. There's actually a way to put that thread tape on. You go actually in the direction of the thread so it doesn't bind up as you begin to thread it in. You put a little dope on it? Mm-hmm. I did not know that.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Dope everything. People.
I got you. And he'll crank that shut. That's a 1/2 inch plug. Everybody who thinks Mike just cleans all the tanks, this is actually his other responsibility. He gets these tanks all ready in the morning. While all this is up, Mikey will just throw a quick coat on. Sammy is restocking the pads. Those bales of pads right there are $127. Mike's cleaning this all up right now, looking for any flaws. So we keep all of our documents on our trailer. Sam, show them the old one. This is what we were using for so many years, and they just kept falling off. So we've got this new style here now that we're going to install and give it a whirl. How's that work, Sam? Oh, and you just spin it and it goes in. Okay. Seems simple. Fail-proof. Let's see how long it lasts with us. So these were just a little aluminum caps that are in there. And Mikey pops them out. So we're going to install this whole tank here for you now. So in here has to go a fill pipe, a vent pipe with a level and an alarm, and then a duplex, either a 1/2 inch or 3/8, and then a plug. These are our gauges. It's a sight gauge vent combo alarm. Show the folks how that works, Craig. Goes up and down, works like a float action. So what are the important things to know when you're installing this?
Whistle works. Goes away from the end of the tank.
It goes away from the end of the tank.
That's it. 2 things. Obviously, make sure it works. The up and down. See the move. This your guess?
So we're trying to guess on how it is now because we're not at the site.
Yes,
So
that's the way it's gonna go.
So we'll put a little dope on those threads, tighten it, and just make sure where the pipe actually goes heads towards the bung. We know we have enough room for that float gauge to swing. Craig is putting together the drop tube. Craig is taking the coating off the copper. Why are you taking the coating off, Craig?
Because it falls off on the inside and it messes up the seal and where it goes.
For some reason we noticed not too long ago that coating, I guess the oil gets in between it, works its way up, and then just slides down. So that is our suction tube. Is it a 2-line system or we don't know yet?
We do not know.
So no, if it's a 2-line system, we'll put another one of those in. If it's a 1-line system, we just put a 1/2 inch plug in. Mike's painting the legs. All right, so Corey is going to get a 45 Scully. That's actually the mushroom cap for the vent. And then he'll get a Scully 45 with cap. And that'll go on top of the 6-inch right here. The shorter one is the fill. Dope. Yeah, we'll get it. That's the Scully. That's what the oil man hooks his nozzle to. He's gonna dope that up. There you go. And he'll dope the bottom.
I know, but what's his name on the team?
You guys got a wrench for Corey?
They asked me, like, is he any good?
Pipe wrench.
Like, is he any good? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like 5'7", 160. I thought.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
straw.
Side, yep, right there. Gonna go one more turn because here's your seam, so it'll be out this way.
Won't make yawn. I like it.
Right there, that's good.
Maybe.
And we'll put the cap on. Mike's doping up the vent alarm sight gauge combo. Well, you got to remember that 2-inch has to come out this way. Right there. Now he'll get the 12-inch. It's all doped up. Put that mushroom cap on it. And then he'll tighten that. And then we'll put a 2-inch plug right there. Craig actually installed both. It's not a bad idea in the event that maybe one of them clogs, you can utilize the other. 2-inch plug. Corey's just taping that off right now because we're going to paint it. A little bit of painter's tape. Mike's getting a 2-inch plug. We're just going to hand turn that in for you now because that's how we're actually going to fill the tank from the existing underground, so we're not going to dope it all in. He's just showing you that's where that goes on the final installation, the doped, and then we'll paint it. Okay, so now Mikey is going to paint the back pipe. Take that painter's tape off in a couple of minutes. And that's it. All Craig's got to do when he gets there is just dig down, set the blocks, have them all basically leveled. All right, just trying to figure out how to situate everything. If you got 5 guys, you're going to have 5 different opinions. So we get the boss man, Craig, to call the shot. We're just going to pull that in. We're going to offload it. We'll bring the tank around the front. Hopefully the machine fits through here. I'd love to just pull this trailer forward. We'll set the metal plate there, and then we'll work from that area. I did not put my truck there in the way.
Corey's driving, it's in the way.
more core. We'll have to get this too. You're good, Sam. Go ahead. And then that last one there.
This one?
Yeah, and then that one, Sam. We're good. After that, we just gotta lay some plastic out here. Okay, boys will take that tank out. Craig is probably leveling. They're gonna measure the fuel, see if there's any water. Good job, boys. Just lay some plastic here for me. Show it.
I'm trying.
Broke right off there. And that's the other side of it. So we don't even know if the place we go to has the part, because both part guys were taking care of customers. So they're about 35 minutes away. I'm just sending Sam anyway. I'm going to continue to call them, Sam. So if they don't have it, I'll call you and turn you around.
Okay.
Can't dig without that. Adversity. I can't go get the... I mean, if I had to, I think I probably could get the 80, but that's quite a bit of work right there in itself, so...
Actually, want to pull it. What's up? Hold that up.
If I drill here, you just have to slide the tank out of the way. Like you guys have to.
You said 79 to 81.
Well, that's no good. 80's the.
80, yeah.
You're going through the wood, right?
Yeah. But the tank is right here. You gotta go move it outside so I don't hit it.
All right. So Sammy is going to get that pin. In the meanwhile, we will come and watch the install team.
Watch. I'll help.
Corey's birthday last night. You can tell he drank way too much.
A little bit.
All right. Craig is now drilling that hole for the 2 lines through the wood sash. When we do that, we pray we don't hear psh and then water start.
One down.
Okay.
Call him back. Is he on the phone?
Dude, why are we involving him?
Mikey! Where do you want the next one?
He'll say next to it. Watch.
No. He'll say, "You're."
Make a bet.
He's been coached. Yeah. Mikey! Where do you want the next one?
What'd I tell you? What did I tell you?
Anywhere's good though. Anywhere's an answer.
No, it's not. Okay, we're sending the first line through.
Ready for it?
We'll get that run and get that shaped. Then we'll tack it.
That's good.
And we'll send the second, and then we'll tack the second one to that one. Guys are rolling up the hoses.
Copyright.
Craig's flaring the lines. This is what we have to do when we don't hook up that little air pressure gauge. So you can imagine how difficult it is if you're doing it 120 feet uphill.
I get 5 blessings.
Corey, why don't you do something?
Okay. Thank you, Corey.
We are still waiting for that pin.
Come on. Is that right? No.
What?
Harlow's like, can you call her? I want to hang out. I'm like, Harlow, you're 7.
She goes, I'm sassy.
Yeah. You see that 5?
All right, she's in. Sam is greasing.
I ain't got that kind of time.
That's nothing but because I compact. I use the bucket to compact.
You want to tell me how I can tell you how you did it. You want to know how? You see the grease fitting on the end?
Yeah.
That's the weak point. It splits right in half from the grease fitting. You'll see it. There you go.
That part was $320. But we are up and running. Go slow. Alright, sounds like the burner is fired.
Can you go tell the Emma? Yeah, I'll do it.
Lines come in. Down, around. Very nice, Craig.
Yes, sir.
A little final cleanup. What a nice layout the homeowner left for us. Awesome. Thank you very much for that.
It's broken already. I was gonna fill pipe once.
We're just going to restack these blocks out of their way so we don't kill the grass over here, just to give this thing some time to settle. And then they can put it back correctly. Okay. Mikey is finishing painting, putting on the sight gauge. Very nice. Nice and level. As always, you can't see that copper. I love it. It's a beautiful job, Mikey.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. Well, I think we're going to take a little break here. I feel like we're getting stale. Putting out a lot of content, not getting a lot of views. And it's not about the views. You know, getting some comments on what I should do to make this thing better. I mean, I think it's perfect. I'm just bringing you guys in, sharing what my family does, our day. Just wanted to put together a nice video log for my website, for my potential customers. I could always refer to these jobs. We just figured we'd jump into the YouTube thing. Then somebody challenged me, said I couldn't get 1,000 subscribers, couldn't get YouTube to pay me, so wrong. Accomplished my goals. We'll take a little bit of break. You want to send me some comments? You guys got questions? Absolutely, I'm here for you. But today, it's a Friday. It's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental. We'll see you guys later.